Hi, and welcome back to LW Pharmacy School's channel. I hope that this week is treating you really fun and kind. This video is late, guys, because I got thrown off by the holiday on Monday. Monday was Martin Luther King Day. I was off. I lost track of my days for whatever reason. I thought that today was Tuesday, and so anywho, I'm late. Okay, so that means this video is probably gonna post after 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, but we are trying our best to get it still posted on Wednesday. Okay. If this channel has helped you, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and continue to follow us. Tell your mom, your cousin, your brother, your auntie, and your uncle that LW Pharmacy School is helping you pass the Ptcb and the EXCPT exam. Share this video with any person that you may know. Follow us: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. We are everywhere. We're everywhere you are. Okay, we're gonna jump into it. As always, this video is brought to you by LW Pharmacy School. It is definitely a pleasure for us to serve you with education. Okay, so I want to talk in this particular video about the expectations of this new exam. So many people are reaching out to me on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and on my email, asking me what's happening, what is happening, what's the difference between 2019 or 2020 exam, so on and so forth. So I figured that I would break it down a little bit for you all. If you already know, the difference, or you feel like you know the difference, stay with me because at the end of this video, I will be going over practice exam questions that come directly from the 2020 study. Okay, so I want you to stay with me. I'm doing this for all the people all over the world who are trying to pass that PTCB. Okay, EXCPT takers. What I'm going to cover is also going to help you. Maybe not so much the blueprint part, but the end of, or when I get to the questions. Okay, so let's just talk about a little bit this blueprint and what has happened. So this is a 2019 blueprint. If you look here, you'll see this is a 2019 blueprint. What sections did the board keep from the 2019 blueprint? Let's talk about it. They kept pharmacology, law and regulations, medication safety, quality assurance, order entry, and processing. Okay. It is raining here in Houston, and it is rainy and cold and damp and just dreary. Okay, so I put a hat on my head because I didn't even want to comb my hair. I didn't even want to leave my house. Okay, let alone comb my hair. So, anywho, just in case you was wondering, like, Lindsay, what's going on with that hat? So, this PTCB 2019 blueprint kind of gives, or it tells you everything that you need to know. Now, in this blueprint, I want you to know, and so this, you may not be able to see this really good, but I will post it on the community of our YouTube. That's another thing I want to tell you. So on the community on our YouTube page, I am posting like blueprints, 2020 blueprint. I'm also giving shout outs to my friends who passed. I'm trying my best to keep up with it. I try my best to do all of my responses. However, sometimes my team has to step in because I'm pulled away in different conferences as well as different trainings because I do want to make sure that I bring accurate and effective information to this channel. So I do educate myself a lot and I do attend a lot of different conferences to make sure that I'm bringing you the best of both worlds, okay? The best of the world, the information that's coming from outside as well as the information that is coming from the inside of LW Pharmacy School. But as I was saying, you will notice that in this, this blueprint, they did have a lot more sections than the 2020 blueprint. One of the things I want you to know is the 2020 blueprint still has some of the information from here. It just doesn't have all of the sections. And we're going to talk about that in the next slide. But for right now, just look at what they did keep. Pharmacology. They kept section 2.0. They kept medication safety. They also kept quality assurance and they kept order entry process and fill or fill and process. Okay. 2020 blueprint new name. So this is what some of my friends are struggling with. They're like, Lindsay, everything has changed. No, it has not. Okay. We still have the foundation of pharmacy. Now you will notice on that 2019 blueprint, it might have told you over 90. This one may not say over 90. However, you better bet your money that you need to know what over 90 is, correct? Okay. I want to make sure that you understand that. 2019, I'm going to go back here a little bit. 2019 did give more of a detailed description of what they're looking for. So I say that to say, if you're watching my videos from 2019, if you're studying from a book that may have been used for the 2019 exam or the exam before 2020, it shouldn't hinder you too much. However, you want to use something in addition to that will cover the 2020 Ptcb exam. Okay, I got a special treat that I'm working on right now for you all. I cannot release it right now, and I can't even tell you what it is. But just know that it's going to help you. Okay, and so if you are using something for 2019, make sure that you are using a new, edition of some type of book that will cover and bring those, close the gap and give you what you need for that 2020 blueprint exam or 2020 Ptcb exam. Pharmacology name switch to medication. Pharmacy law and regulations is now known as federal requirements. Medication safety is now classified as patient safety. And then medication order entry and fill process is now classified as order entry and process. Okay. You will see, I didn't say quality assurance because that name didn't change. It just was merged together with patient safety. Okay. I did go through and, look what all has changed, what all is the same. And so much of the information is still the same. It's just that they have added more of what is required of you to actually focus on. We know that neurotherapeutic is new. We also know that even with them saying, okay, formulas for calculations is also new. The PTCB has looked at the exams of individuals who come before you all, and they're looking at, what they need help with. And so they are kind of giving us more of, I guess, a little bit more in depth details of what we need to study. Also, remember that the blueprint is your guide. A lot of you all are asking me for study guides. Right now, this is your guide that you can utilize, and you can also use my channel as a resource to you to improve your study habits. Okay. The next question I always get is how many questions in each section? How many questions is in each section? And do I have to take this test? Okay. We're gonna guesstimate here. Now, look, let me back this up. I am not the PTCB author of the exam. I don't authorize any of the questions that they use. I don't know how many questions they get from medication safety and federal requirements and all the other sections to make up or compile the entire exam. This is only a guesstimate, okay, of what I've seen, what I've been told, what I was exposed to. So I'm just sharing this with you in good faith efforts, okay? This is not necessarily, where you can hold it, oh my God, this is what it is. No, okay? I'm not the author of the PTCB exam, and you know that. So my hypothesis here is a guesstimate of 40 questions in medication safety, guesstimate of 26 questions in patient safety and quality assurance. Sorry, 40 questions in medications, a guesstimate of 26 questions in patient safety and quality assurance, a guesstimate of 21 questions in order entry and process, and then a guesstimate of 13 questions in federal requirements. Okay. Again, I don't have a for sure answer for you. I don't have a for sure number, but I do feel like these numbers that I've guessed came up with are pretty on track. I'm sure somebody else might think different, but that's okay. This is what I think at this time is my opinion, my hypothesis, right? They say, Lindsay, do I have to take this test? Look, I'm gonna tell you what I tell every person that I know. You ain't ever gotta do nothing you don't want to do. And I'm gonna say it like you ain't ever. Ain't. Yep. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So if you feel like this test not for you and you don't want to take it no more, that's cool. Like, be intentional. Make sure that you keep your peace because it's about you. 2020 is about you, okay? I am walking in agreement with you and I'm sending positive vibes your way because in 2020